Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. Now then, I want to do this video because I've got to get it out there so I can move forward. Obviously I wanted to do this comparison video of the Wave 26. So what you've got here is the stuff from 2010 and I wanted to compare it side by side with this stuff that has come here in 2020. I did a Patreon video already where I opened this for my Patreons and I was going to follow it straight away with this video that you're seeing now, but I never did it. But anyway, so I'm doing it now, and then also I'll give you a bit of an update. Today I've been messing around. I did this today.
Ceruto, the last blood relative of the royal family. He lives in an old castle on the Northwest Island. He's demanding military secrets in exchange for Rachel's life. The deadline is sunset. We don't have much time. Get us to the castle and rescue Rachel. The organized crime syndicate Wild Dogs is also known to be involved. Good luck.
So all that you saw there was right behind me. I don't pan the camera down there now because it's a mess again. There's just cables and stuff. I've got everything where I want it. All the consoles are hooked into the appropriate TVs, but kind of a retrospective look. But yeah, I just have to tidy up and get everything straight in here. But anyway, this is the Wave 26. Oh, and I had a delivery today. Check this out. This was from Ian's Display Accessories. I ordered 100 Protect star cases. Loads of people are always asking me on my channel, where'd you get your star cases? Where'd you get them from? And I get them from him. I mean, they are the best star cases, I believe. They're clean. They're a good quality plastic. They're clear, is what I meant to say there. The light's just coming off here. Not very good lighting, I'm afraid. But what I'm going to do is all these here, I'm going to take these off this wall here. This is my loose room, but I do have a bit of overspill from this other collecting room I have, which you've seen before if you're new around here and haven't seen it. Here it is again. This is my carded room. In this room, I'm eventually hopefully going to get another wall available to hang stuff up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to not brick up the window, but I'm going to have a covering because I want to block the light out of there anyway. And I'm going to put the ones that you see up here, plus, excuse the light there, plus any extras are going to go on that fourth wall. So the whole room is just going to be covered. But anyway, so here we are. These are the figures. The Lando Calrissian is just a sore thumb in this wave because, you know, much as I love Lando, it should have really been either a re-release of the vintage original trilogy collection one, or is it vintage saga on the Empire Strikes Back card, or an update of that figure. It should have been an Empire Lando, and it wasn't. It's just, what were they thinking, other than maybe it's just easy to do that? Plus, what were they thinking in respect to the fact that we had him in the Black Series not long ago, which was good, excuse me, focus, there you go, because I wanted him loose, because that, or this one here, which one am I looking at? Oh my god, getting confused here. This is the 2000 and, I believe it's 2011. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's 2011, and then it's kind of good that they've brought him out again for carded people, because that is really expensive. I got a good deal on him. He's unpunched, as you can see, but this one here, I'm doing a comparison already. I was going to come to that later, but look, see, the text is white, whereas that one is black. That follows suit with the Attack of the Clones clone trooper that also had a similar motif, as in it's changed the colour of the pill text. But what was I going to say? Yeah, that is an expensive carded figure. That ain't a cheap one to get hold of him. So that's good for people who wanted him carded. They can snag one at retail price, which is, what is it, 12, 13 pounds, or maybe more actually, dollars. It's about, yeah, well, it's annoying the exchange rate doesn't exist with vintage conversions from overseas. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, in terms of a figure, we don't need him really, because we focus. Not long ago did we get him in the Black Series, so we've had him loose and we've got him carded. In terms of getting him loose, it's not an essential thing. Plus, man, it's the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, for God's sake. You know, we need Ugnaughts and Lobots and Landos and God knows what else. Bespin guards. So anyway, so what we've got here is, let me just pan on the new figures first. And then I think we'll see how we go, eh? Maybe I can do this without taking them out of the star case. I don't know, but anyway, there's Han Bespin. Let's just give you a comparison with the old. If I go to the old, look at that. Maybe that doesn't look as good, that one. That's 2010. 2020. Yeah, I think that one's slightly better. Anyway, not too bad. That old one ain't that bad, is what I mean. Boom, boom. And there is C3PO, and look at that, that's interesting. He was on white text, and he is again. But I said on my Patreon video how I thought, and it might not show on camera, I thought the image of C3PO there was a little bit more washed out than this one, but I'm completely wrong. That, they have sharpened it. Look, if you look now, see there's 3PO there. You might not notice it on camera, but he's slightly blurrier on that image. Trust me, he is. But what it is about this card back that I thought was more colourful, because I thought that one was looking dull. It's not the image, it's the fact that this one has the FET sticker. Now, love or hate stickers, I love the FET sticker. I'm so happy I have that with that sticker on. You might be somebody who hates stickers and wants a clean card. You might be somebody who hates the retro collection stickers, which are, granted, I can understand you because they are huge, but these FET stickers are something special about them. Moving on to Luke. Yeah, as has been discussed in other YouTubers, reviewers, videos, I'm sure that the face is definitely different. It's a bit of an improvement. Although, I don't know, man, he's looking more like Jeff Bridges or something, I don't know. And then there's the old one. I think I prefer the old one. It's kind of a soft, he's got a softer face. You know, Mark Hamill has got a softer face, and he looks a little bit more like, I can't think of who he looks like there. Looks like a rugby player or something. So there you are. Again, you know my feelings on an alternative car back. It would be nice if they'd given us an alternative, but you know, if it's easier for them to do it that way, it's fine. I'm just happy I've got some star cases today, because again, it's quite nice having variants. If I have them side by side on the wall, like Jeff's museum style, it's fine, because they are different. See the bubbles wide on that one and this one, they're different, they're variants. It's different releases, and sometimes what I'm trying to say is it does look quite powerful when you get the same card back in a line, if that makes sense. I'll show you the backs of the cards as well. And here's Lando again. And again, that is, see, that's white text on this one. Is the new one from, that's bizarre, isn't it? The way they, white text for 2020, black text for 2010, a decade old. Now, tell me in the comments if you know what they were like in the 80s. Was it black? Was it white? What was going on there? And then here's the Lando. It's not too bad, is it? There's no glare. I'm not going to bother taking them out the star cases. Note that that's the only unpunched one. Oh, and that one is as well, Han. These earlier waves of 2010 came factory punched. Factory punched. Up to about Commander Cody, I believe, or somebody like that. Then all these, since 2018, since the vintage collection came back, they've all come factory punched. And to be honest, I'm not fussed about that, because when they're in a star case, they're cool. And it saves any discrepancy or, like, you know, worrying about having to get it punched or unpunched. If they just give it to you like that, you got no choice, basically. Yeah, but it is still nice to have these, the remnants of the past. If you were lucky enough to get these unpunched, it's pretty cool, I have to admit. I think it just saves the fuss in the shop as well, the shop assistants having to punch them out and make a mess everywhere. I don't know, let me know your thoughts on that. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. I will just show you the back of, can I show you the back of all of them? Well, I tell you something, these are rubbish on the back, but see a VC47. I don't want to scratch the bubbles, so I'm going to carefully turn them over. This is obviously was VC04. I think 3PO is VC06, but we'll soon find out. These backs are rubbish though, aren't they? I do miss the history lessons, and they stopped that around about 2012. They just had this, they had 12 backs for the Phantom Menace wave, I believe. There you go, VC50. Look at that, I love that. That's brilliant. Why can't they do that no more? Well, you know, the fact they date stamp it means it's a different thing. If it was exactly the same, then there would be a big kick-off. But, you know, if they can change the backs of cards, damn it, why can't they change the front, give us an alternative image? Talking about him there. Anyway, on the back of this, you should see brilliant, and you can get that in the retro collection right now. Which does look cool, man. I'm happy with that. That's one of my favourite retros. I never thought it would be out of that wave. I thought, well, FET and was pretty good. That's a good wave. Check out the retro collection wave 2. And then on the back of this Lando, yeah, you get a history on this one as well. Look at this. Look at this special action figure set there. I wonder if they are ever going to bring them out. But look at the difference on the back of this one. It's pretty boring. But, at the end of the day, backs of cards, do not concern me, Admiral, because when I've got them on the wall, I don't see the back, you know what I mean? It's all about the front. But still, it's still quite interesting. So, thank you very much for watching this. It's just a bit of a rough and ready video. And, you know, thank you for tuning in. More content is coming. Just trying to get myself settled here and do a bit of DIY. And, you know, we're up and running. Anyway, that's enough for me. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.